So I'm making this presentation on behalf of my Indian team, which consists of myself and Ms. Upinder Kaur from Generation Savior Association. And in this presentation, I'll not be discussing any recent incidents of tobacco industry interference, but a historic case which led our country score a 5th position globally. Some of you might have guessed it right, those from India and some neighboring countries. So it was a pack warning issue. And so be ready to listen to this highly contested story, which has both drama and action. And I wish to acknowledge here International Union Against TB and Lung Diseases, WHO Country Office, and our academia partners from GIPMER, especially contribution of Dr. Rana J. Singh, Mr. Pranay Lal, Mr. Praveen, Mr. Ranjit, Dr. Stanshu, who have contributed towards development. Okay, so why I'm taking this particular issue is the fact that it relates more closely to the tobacco industry attracting youth and children to buy packs. And the tobacco industry wants a smaller size, blurred images, and non-understandable warnings so that they can lure youth and they don't understand the health implications while buying. So in the next 4 to 5 minutes, I will be discussing this historic case, which ways back to 1969, when George Fernandez, a trade union leader and a member of Parliament of India, introduced a bill in the Parliament. That is a Smoking Hazard and Advertisement Bill, 1969. So as usual, 3 major tobacco companies opposed it, and industry documents reveal that that bill died in 1971 during general elections. So tobacco industry tried hard not to let bill come into debate till 1974, when Jammu and Kashmir, another state of India, introduced it as a state bill, which also becomes a deal bill later. So another parliament subcommittee in 1975 decided that it is too premature to put a ban on advertisements, but acceded to statutory warnings in English on cigarette packs. And the industry document again revealed then they let it happen because the textual health warning on the pack will not be very visible to our Indian illiterate, many people who have a high level of illiteracy in India. So George Fernandez, who was called Messiah of the Poor, agreed to it, which exclude warning on other tobacco products like BD, a poor man's pleasure, but also lacked the comprehensiveness. And it also led to development of a tobacco development board at that point of time. In 1995, another committee, another subordinate legislation committee was formed, and which advocated improvement in the language, in the image on the warning, and also furnishing BDs and smokeless tobacco product under the ambit of pack warning. But that report was never accepted, as it was not signed by many members of COSL, and some of those members were from tobacco industry. Between 1996 and 1999, few cases in Supreme Court were there, like Dr. Lakshmikant versus Union of India, Murli Deora case. So they led to the consensus that tobacco use in any amount is harmful for pack warning. In 2000, we have an Indian Council of Medical Research report, which says that the health costing due to tobacco use, it was accepted by Government of India. But again, despite all resistance, there was a lot of resistance by Ministry of Labor. But Rajya Sabha, that is upper house, recommended that there should be a specific compulsory warning on every package. And there should be pictorial symbol. So it was in 2000 that pictorial symbol was advocated. Then again, that Indian smoke-free law, COTPA, was enacted in 2004. But again, it has not emphasized graphic health warning even 2 years after passage of the act. So then another advocate, Ruma Kaushik, filed a case in High Court to notify pack warning, but tobacco industry delayed it till June 2006. And as on the direction of High Court, central government notified COTPA amendment rule, which set a new warnings that is 50% of display on either side. But again, it was delayed till 2007 because of tobacco industry on the plea that the feasibility issue need to be studied. Then central government again received many representations of tobacco industry, which got the things delayed further. And again, a group of ministers was formed with tobacco industry representatives, and which recommended that the mandatory depiction of graphic warning may be made optional, not mandatory. And even then, the diluted provision were delayed till 2009, when Supreme Court of India told central government to implement it from July 2009. So again, in 2010, the Canadian Cancer Society held a survey, and India scored a very poor 100th position in pack warning, again, which led government to think that we should replace this existing pack warning. But again, tobacco industry delayed the things, and they were not able to do it. So a lot of things happened, and even the cabinet decided that tobacco industry should be given an option to choose the images by ministry. And in February 2014, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, under leadership of the then Health Minister, Dr. Harshvardhan, now also he's Health Minister, composed a committee to analyze the best practices of pack warning and suggest field testing. And it led to amendment of the packaging and labeling rule, which led to 85% pack warning on both sides, which is to be implemented from April 2015. But again, there was a lot of hue and cry in tobacco industry. Like, for example, and there were a lot of documents, it was contrary to COTPA, trademark, it violates Trademarks Act, Article 21 of country, and then there is loss of livelihood. And it led to shifting of our health minister to another ministry. And also another member of subordinate legislation was formed, and that committee contained members of BD industry, and they said that one of the members said that BDs are natural products. There is no evidence that it is causing harm. Government agreed to the suggestion, but a group of activists approached Rajasthan High Court and filed a PIL so that, and they get a stay on the central government notifications. So then tobacco farmers urged Government of India to fight Rajasthan High Court orders. However, government notified new date as April 2016. So then tobacco industry went to Karnataka High Court, and then there was another government, then it stayed, Karnataka High Court stayed the Government of India notification. A lot of cases were there in various parts of the country, and then Supreme Court decided that all the cases of pack warning should be shifted to Karnataka High Court, which was rejected by civil society on the plea that one of the members of Karnataka High Court was from tobacco industry. So it led Supreme Court on 8th January staying order of 2018, staying order of Karnataka High Court, and paved way for implementation of 85% pack warning. So basically want to conclude that 85% pack warning was possible through our leadership, which was depicted over a period of time, and judiciary, which was impartial, and the committed social activists. So basically this story tells about one case, one successful case where tobacco industry interfered at every level. And we activists, like activists from India and all other, so they tried hard to get 85% pack warning. So thank you very much.